I don't mean to alarm you, but I've been sick. I've been ill, and if I had to draw what the illness looks like, how would I know? But if I had to guess, I'm gonna make her a cute anime girl. Yes, I brought you here to hear about my lamenting, about how sick I've been, and what I think germs look like. So while I was coughing, sneezing, hacking, all of it, the whole nine, I thought about what the germs looked like. I thought, what would they look like? Green. Yours. Next time you're sick, think what color you might have. Mine probably has little white dots, maybe little black dots. But I know that it's the color green. I was never too fond of that color. If there was ever a color out to get me, it would be green. And this is what I think. Every time I sneeze, every time I need a tissue, I'm like, This is who I think the culprit is. And then I wanted to turn her into a little anime girl, so thank you for looking upon my little germ cells. Watch me be wrong. They probably don't even look like that. They're probably orange. Anyway, honestly, it's imperative that we use multiple shades of green. It does not matter. We're germs here, right? In this moment, we're germs. So I would like to add more of the green. I think the black is overpowering it. I love a two-toned hair, but I specifically like when it's not sectioned off. I need a little bit of one color to overlap the other. That's nice. Those little wispy strands. That is peak media. I love it. Oh man. And then what's really getting me for this design is this double twisted hair, this pineapple strand thing. Like this, it's like a little branch up there. I love it. Like a palm tree. I love, when I'm sick and I feel bad and nobody cares and I'm just sulking in my room, I need somebody to blame. That's not me. So next time you're sick, give your germs personification. Blame them. They went out of their way to get you. It's not your fault. How were you to know you were going to get sick? It's nice shifting the blame to an imaginary person. I promise. Peak cinema. I love it. And she's getting a tattoo. She has to. As bad as she is, we're not going to give her a tattoo? Crazy. I like the spindly, that needle snowflake thing with like the dots. Please look up on the screen. I'm not explaining that well. But I think that this indicates the virus. That is so cute. That's how you know. And she'll have multiples because let's be real, placement is everything. Can you imagine it? In the middle of the throat? Even better. On her chest. Over her heart. Gorgeous. On the hand or over one eye. That would be insane. I don't have time for all of this. We might see this again, actually, because I still feel a little under the weather. Not enough to cry about it anymore. The dramatic part is over. I don't think that I can hold on to that too long. But the fact that a little bit still remains, so I will complain. I was sparing you this entire time. I was so sick. How do I convey it when I sound so healthy now? I should have made a video and forced you to hear me. I should have. I should have done it. Why do I choose mercy? Because this little germ that we're drawing showed me none. No mercy for poor little old me. Nobody knew I was sick. Everyone knew. I can't even tell you about her personality. I don't even know if this is allergies or just a cold. Have we noticed how similar those symptoms are? I need a black marker. For some reason, her hair doesn't seem dark enough. I feel like the fact that I can't tell what the symptoms really are, cold or allergies, has to do with her personality. Because it's frustrating. But the mystery is fun. You know what I mean? If you saw this little germ, it's how much damage are you gonna do? What are you? Are you an allergen? Or are you here to give me the common cold? Congestion, sneezing, headache, runny nose, my throat hurts. I don't know what this is. It's like a mind game. I just imagine that as your symptoms progress, As you get worse by the hour, she gets stronger. Maybe she looks a little bit more devious looking. Maybe she grows in size. I don't know. I know a lot of us, especially in this comment section, we appreciate a muscle mommy. And I'm not saying that she's going to turn into one. But do you understand how sick I was? It's like that germ was on steroids. Now, I genuinely feel like the black lipstick topped it off. I don't think there's more we can do here. We'll move on because I love how this looks. Now, that is a germ that's going to give you fever. Oh my gosh, you're going to the hospital. That's a good one. I like it. I do wish we used this lime green acrylic marker, but that's all right. We'll move on. It's fine. It's fine. It would have been more powerful, but who am I? We'll move on. I will also say, I think it would be cool if we saw the beginner stages of the germ when it's just an amoeba, when it's a single cell, and then we experience the evolutionary process as the body gets sicker. Yeah, watching her grow stronger is cool, but watching her go from harmless to a level 10 threat, I want to see the beginning stages. Like, your body is supposed to take out all of the pathogens that could harm you, and you missed her. Can you tell that I'm such a fan of Cells at Work? That was a good anime. But I also like the idea, because if you're sick, sometimes you become immune to things. So you will see her again. She's a recurring character, whether you like her or not. You know what I mean? So fun to have a nemesis that you didn't choose. It chose you. It looked at you and said, I'm coming back. You better believe it. Save the date. I'm going to be there. And this is just me speaking on like future ideals, but sometimes when you're sick, it starts out one way and ends the other. Your cells, they mutate. Your sickness, it progresses into something else. Can you imagine? She starts out green, but then the mutation occurs, and that's not the color that you see anymore. Is this even the same germ you fought earlier? Now she's yellowing, or maybe she blues. I don't know. Very, very fun. It's such a fun concept. I really like seeing the personification of anything. Please turn something into a character. I love it. I've seen people make anime characters out of like candy corn. There it is. Woo, I could have edited that out. Just listen to me struggle. It's fine. I've seen characters come out of the traffic lights, a stop sign. Oh my gosh, Fruit Girls. Anytime you personify a regular object, I'm a fan. Just know, I may never see it. Just know you've got a fan in me. I love seeing that come to life. I encourage it forever. Also, we're gonna redo the face. I don't know how yet, and I'm not sure why, but I don't like something. And I really can't put my finger on it. I don't like it, but we will change it. Mark my words. But first I gotta figure out why, so I think I'm gonna move on. Yeah, I'll do something else, but what? Is it the eyes? Which is weird because I would say that they look, everything individually looks okay. But if you put them together, it's uncanny valley. I don't like it. How do I fix it? See, problem for another day. Let's do the hair. What we need is a good distraction. If you don't know what bothers you, what ails you, you can't put your finger on it. Don't let it drive you crazy. Move on. Black streaks in the hair, I'd much rather do that than stare at whatever is wrong. Because now that I don't care about it, I think I know what it is. I'm not gonna jump back to the eyes. I feel peace. I'm not gonna ruin that for myself. So you and I will continue to put streaks in the hair on the top of her hair. The pineapple branching, the palm tree looking thing. We need to cover up part of that girl that's already there. She's made of gouache. I didn't use acrylic, I didn't use a marker. That's like a textured paint, unfortunately. It's gonna be hard to cover that up. It won't be as visible. And we're going to have to live with that. But I don't think I mind. This is cute. It's turning out well. Don't worry. Actually, wouldn't it be nice if we just finished the hair all together before even getting back to the face? Ignore your problems. I don't like the face right now. It's like the face doesn't exist. You and I. We will finish the hair. We'll outline it. I think we'll add another shade of green to it. I think that's very nice. I don't experiment with shades enough. But really, that's not a natural thought for me. To like add multiple shades of one color, it's cohesive, it's nice. I'm not sure why I didn't think of this sooner. And I know what you're thinking. You poor girl, are you still in pain? Are you still sick? A little. You know, I just feel like sickness, germs, they don't make dramatic exits. It's over time. You see her a little bit less. Sometimes you gotta look for her. Sometimes she pops up and it's like, whoa, I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, she doesn't just vanish out of nowhere, unfortunately. And I kind of like that. Long-winded goodbyes. They linger. You know what I mean? I also like to think as you get stronger, as you feel better, she's not necessarily gonna get weaker, she's gonna get distant. You know what I mean? She won't really approach you. She's less aggressive. She'll watch you. She'll back. I love when villains realize that they're beat. It's over. You're going down. And they hold eye contact while walking backwards. They back away from you slowly. Like they're not quite sure what to do with you, and what to do next. I like that. One of my favorite tropes that I love to hate because it's sad. The captain goes down with the ship. I really like when a character's own demise is because they refuse to run away. I feel like when germs take over your body, when they take territory, when they expand and get worse, it's like a throne. It's like a kingdom. I'm pretty sure they set up shop, and it all has to come crumbling down once you get better. And they can do nothing but stare blankly as their little makeshift kingdom collapses. Oh, that's got to suck. And in this scenario, I am not picky. There's like 2 different reactions. I'll take either of them. I eat them up. One, it's graceful. You admit defeat calmly. There is nothing you can do. You're helpless. But you're smiling, like you had a good run and it's going down. That usually happens in slow motion. I still like it. The second one, when everything crumbles and you do too. Every range of emotions is on your face. Maybe you're crying, screaming. Maybe you're uselessly trying to fight against it. You are helpless. Now hold that thought. It's the eyes. I figured it out. The face, the eyes are a bit too big. We're gonna take that lower lash line and erase it. And raise it up. Sometimes I think my biggest issue, I need to go back in my notebooks, my little sketchbooks, and see if I'm right. I think I draw the eyes too large, the proportions. She's got a small nose, small lips, and I give her large cow eyes. It's not, that is definitely the problem. So we are erasing the lower lash line and creating a new one. That looks so much better. Cow eyes, they were huge, they were bulbous, they were staring right into my soul and I didn't like it. So I'm glad we figured that one out. Now, where was I? Destruction, dethroning, you're losing everything. I should let it go, but I cannot stress enough. It is my favorite trope. Why do I love it so? Let me continue on. To watch somebody's world shake apart. This germ is a reoccurring character. She won't learn her lesson. If anything, she'll get more determined. She'll get more desperate. I can just imagine eventually she's going to spiral out. Characters like this, I feel like one of the best things about them is when there's signs that they're coming before they even get there. So like, and this is gonna sound random, right? Just go with it. Dora the Explorer. What is that little creature's name that steals the stuff? Swiper, no swiping. You hear his theme music. You hear the rustling of the bushes, and you know that he's coming before he even arrives, and you have to wonder from where. I remember being stressed out about this as a child. Now, I want the same for her. I love stuff like that so bad. A little suspense. From where is he coming? What do you want? What will you take? How bad will I suffer? I enjoy the questions that arise simply by your presence. Not even simply by the threat of you coming. Amazing. I really do feel like the spindly needle tattoos really set it off. You look like a virus girl. Cute. You know, as good as this looks, I need to get back to the face. Where we removed the lower lash line the first time, it muddies, right? Because the ink, the pen, the outline that we did. I'm going to go back in with the original marker that we used so it can stay light. Even though I do like a darkened under eye, I like eye bags. I can appreciate a tired character, but she is not one of them. She came for destruction. She's not getting tired. But that is an idea. I do appreciate a good character that's relatable, prone to migraines and headaches. They got Tylenol in their bag. Yeah, I like that. I do feel like that is a characteristic that most people like. A character with low stamina, low iron. Oh man, maybe they just don't have a lot of get up and go. Like it got up and went. I don't know. There's something about it. But maybe with a certain sickness, with this virus, you're just like that, bedridden and a little negative. And could you imagine if a sickness completely changed your personality, opposite to how you actually are? That would be so fun. Oh, the chaos that would ensue. And you know, nobody gets over a little sickness within like 48 hours. This would ensue for long periods of time. I enjoy the thought. I don't really feel the need to finish her outfit. I don't think that was the star of the show today. I don't quite care what she's wearing. It's really the character that we have to get down. And dare I say, I'm happy with it. I think we're done. How do we think this turned out? What do you think your germs would look like? Do you guys draw this too, or am I weird? You can lie to me. It's okay. Feel free in the comment section. Tell me I'm not weird. See you next time.